Hi, I'm Jose Antonio Climaco, and welcome to Climaco Archives. Every Sunday night in the 1980s, the Philippines stopped for one woman, Miss Nora Aunor, and they tuned into her show, Superstar. Today, we're breaking down what made Superstar in the 1980s sound so distinct. For most of that decade, the musical director of the show was my dad, Sammy Climaco, and he left behind a musical blueprint that defined an era. Let's start with the most iconic part of all. Before my dad became musical director, Superstar show already used the melody from the musical Jesus Christ Superstar. But when Dad took over, he transformed it into a full original television theme. Dad took inspiration from Star Trek, the series starring William Shatner. He loved the celestial, operatic female vocal line that floated above the orchestra. He fused that harmonic style into the Superstar theme to give the impression that the show was larger than life. When the singers belted out the line, "Here she is, our superstar," it wasn't just an introduction, it was an announcement. It was Superstar. Another pillar of the show was arranging around the singer. Dad's first rule was simple. Never force a singer to become someone they're not. When choosing songs for Nora Aunor or for guest performers, he would always consider their natural vocal range and strengths. If a song sat too high or too low, he would transpose it. If the style didn't fit the artist, he would adjust the arrangement. The goal was expression. When a singer feels comfortable, there's more leeway for them to express their songs and sound their best. Another trademark was thick harmonies. Dad preferred having at least 3 voices whenever possible. That's why there were usually 3 backup singers during his stint. Sometimes, even guest performers would join Atigay to form a trio. This created a lush sound that gave Superstar that event feel. The 80s were the rise of the synthesizer. Shows started prioritizing electronic sounds. But in Superstar, Dad didn't abandon traditional arrangements using brasses and strings. He fused both worlds, using intricate brass lines and string arrangements, and layered them with modern synth textures like the Roland Juno 6. The result? Warmth plus modern edge. It was classic but current. One of Dad's most clever trademarks was the use of counterpoint, to blend 2 different songs to be performed as one. For example, in the 1984 medley, the backup singer sang "The Way We Were" while Ate Guy sang Memory from Cats. Different songs, perfectly interwoven.
Sunrise, I must think of the moonlight, and I must not give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory if we choose to forget.
And in her duet with Lot Lot de Leon, mother and daughter sang two songs. Love Always Finds a Way and With You All the Way, blended into one emotional conversation.
Love, 'cause you're with me all the way. Clouds are no more lining. There's no way out to change. Comes through shining love. Yes, I'm with you.
That's not just arranging, that's storytelling through harmony. The director of Superstar, Quinn, loved Broadway. He often staged musical skits.
Just be. Be what you are. Reach out and take a star.
While done mostly for laughs, the theatrical influence was clearly there. Sometimes, even with normal covers, there would still be theatrical elements incorporated. Take the duet of Run to Me, originally by the Bee Gees, performed with Gary V. Gary dressed younger to emphasize the story of a younger man falling in love with an older woman. They added dialogue mid-song to aid with the storytelling. Suddenly, it became a mini musical, not just singing, but acting through music.
He left me out in the cold. I don't know why.
But honey, you just gotta understand. I thought you were turning so cold to me. But hey, please don't turn away. Please, if ever you got rain in your heart, I'm gonna tell you before you are
While some might consider Broadway songs as high society, Superstar never felt exclusive. It was classy, but approachable, with a wide variety of performances to please everyone. There was no divide between elite and massa. It was a show where anyone could appreciate music and comedy together. And Ate Guy always made sure her audience felt included, on and off the stage. Because of Nora Aunор's star power, Superstar became the place to be. When you tuned in on a Sunday night, you didn't just watch a variety show, you witnessed an event. The biggest names, the biggest performances, the richest musical arrangements on television. The sound of Superstar in the 80s wasn't accidental. It was intentional. It was thoughtful. It was built around simple principles. Serve the singer, serve the story, serve the audience. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the musical DNA of Superstar, let me know in the comments. What performance from the 80s do you remember most? And if you'd like more behind-the-scenes insights into the music that shaped Philippine television, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with fellow fans of Atigay.
Come on, my friend, leave a caution to the wind. I know you used to keep that feeling outside. It's getting stronger, feel it burning in my mind. Slowly teasing me.